Nick Rudder from McKee's37.com. In this video, I'm going to give you an up-close and personal look at the Rupes LHR15 Mark III Random Orbital Polisher. So buckle up, stay tuned. We're going to unbox this guy, and I'll tell you all about it. So right off the bat, the machine is packaged in a high-quality, thick cardboard box for safe transportation. Take it out. And we have an instruction manual, which is always great to have. There's also some information here about the shroud lubrication, cord management, as well as recommendations on the type of extension cord you use. And this is especially helpful because I've seen it over and over again since I've been selling tools like this for almost 14 years. People buy a really high quality, powerful machine, and then they use an inexpensive extension cord with it. So that's great information, but this tool actually has a 30-foot power cord, which you'll see here in a moment. And then on top of that, there's also a catalog, which is really nice. It goes through the Rupes BigFoot polishing system, which besides the actual tool, Rupes manufactures all the components of the machine, plus they manufacture polishing compounds, pads, and they do so all in-house. So great company, great quality. They take the guesswork out of trying to decide what pads and what compounds and polishes to buy. These guys. And then from there, I'll take the tool out. Very simple and very high quality. It's packed in there nice and safe. Get rid of that box. And then before I even take this tool out of the bag, I mean, just everything about this machine screams quality. The packaging is outstanding, and just when you feel it, I mean, everything about it just says worth every single penny. And I've used these tools a lot in the past, and I know that they are great quality. Rupes is known for their BigFoot polishing system, and when most people hear the Rupes name, they think of the long stroke Orbit. So there's the 21 millimeter, which I showcased in a previous video. I'll put a link below. That has a 21 millimeter orbit, and it utilizes a 6-inch backing plate for 7-inch pads. The 15 is a 15 millimeter orbit, so it's a random orbital. It rotates and oscillates, and this pad covers a 15 millimeter orbit. So it offers fast correction. It's very smooth. It's relatively lightweight for such a powerful tool, and the ergonomics are outstanding. So you have this molded grip right here that's non-marring. You have some rubber feet right here so you can actually place it on your car and not scratch the paint. Variable speed trigger here with a lock. You can adjust the speed of the tool right here. It's within a comfortable distance of your thumb. And it's lightweight. I love how the Allen key is built into the head so you never lose your Allen key. And then the backing plate, it's real high quality, it's really sturdy. You have holes here for cooling. And then there's one Allen bolt right there to remove the backing plate to lubricate the shroud or to change the backing plate if it wears out. And this measures just shy of 5 inches. And Rupes, like I mentioned, they actually have their own line of pads that they manufacture, including some really unique wool pads. So when you need some heavy cuts, they have their blue wool pad here, which is the heavier cut of the two. It has 2 unique fibers, very short nap, with a foam interface. Then they have their yellow medium wool pad, which is going to be for light to moderate cutting on the heavier side. So wool pads are far more aggressive than foam. So this has a longer nap. These pads are very user-friendly, and they were engineered with a longer orbit in mind. And then beyond that, they offer foam pads, starting with the coarse cutting pad, which is blue. And you'll notice on the packaging of your Rupes pads, it has the color on it, along with the description. And this pad, when you first feel it, it's really sharp, it's really coarse, very, very dense. I've used this pad many times in the past. It's shocking just how well this pad finishes, considering the amount of cut that it offers. So this will be your go-to pad for heavy defect removal when you don't really need to get into the wool pads. And it's tapered, and these pads were engineered for this tool. So believe it or not, when you run the machine with no pad, it's very smooth. When you put the pad on there and run it again, just holding it in the air, it's shocking just how perfectly balanced it is. So Rupes went to great lengths to engineer a system to be used with this tool. So that's the blue cutting pad. And then next up is the yellow fine polishing foam pad. In this guy, it's also a dense pad. This is for medium to light cut. And they also have their own polishing compounds that actually correspond to their pads. So they have a blue coarse compound, they have a yellow fine compound, or a polishing compound if you want to call it that. But it's designed for their pads and it's color coded, so it takes the guesswork out. But you don't have to use their polishing compounds with their system. You can use any high quality abrasive technology like the McKee's 37 Beast compound or the Finisher polish. But I would recommend using their pads. Their pads do indeed work best with these tools, and they're also great quality. They're actually manufactured in the USA. Rupes has a factory in Colorado where they build a lot of their tools. Then they have a factory in Texas where they build their pads. So this is the ultrafine white pad. This is for ultrafine polishes or for use with a glaze or a sealant or a wax or anything along those lines. And what I like about these pads, besides the fact that they're just great quality, is it's easy to center them because you have the hole. You just match up the hole here on the backing plate and the pad. Boom, perfectly centered. You can also, do it this way too. Have the pad in your hand and try and line things up. But I like doing it this way. It's fast, it's simple. And a lot of people don't know this, but there's different types of hook and loop material. And with this being a system, the hook that's right here on the backing plate matches up with the loop on this foam pad. So oftentimes if you mix and match manufacturers, what will happen is the hook and the loop are different. So it'll cause excessive wear on the backing plate and the pad, and then your pads don't stick as well. So Rupes thought of everything with this system. And this tool, it can be used by beginners or professionals. Since it's a dual action, it's very safe. You don't have to worry about it causing any swirl marks or holograms. It's incredibly smooth. And if you're trying to decide between the 15 and the 21, most people tend to go with the 15, but eventually they'll add the 21 because the 21 is just so effective at larger flat panels because of that larger pad and the larger orbit. But the 15, just for more everyday use, let's say you're trying to just get one Rupes tool to start out with, the 15 will likely be the most popular one for you. And then besides that, there's a 30-foot power cord, and it's also a really high quality rubber material. A lot of tools, they cheapen out and they use a vinyl cord, and it's just, what happens is it kinks up and it twists. This is really, really high quality. So like anything else, you get what you pay for. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, well, I don't know, I'm looking at the Chinese knockoff, it has a lifetime warranty or it has a 80-year warranty or whatever it is, well, I'll tell you, you get what you pay for. With Rupes, you are going to pay more, but you're going to get a much higher quality tool that's going to last a lot longer. Not to mention, they have service centers in Colorado where they can actually service these tools if something does wear out. Let's say if you use this tool every day to feed your family. So there's no worry about getting it serviced, even though it's an Italian company. They've invested a ton of money into supporting this great country and our economy by manufacturing in the USA. So if you like videos like this, click subscribe, turn on your notifications, and more importantly, shop McKee's37.com. If you happen to find this tool for a penny less expensive elsewhere, well, the deal is when you buy from us, you get great support. We're an authorized Rupes distributor. And also, our website, McKee's37.com, it supports our YouTube channel. So stay tuned for more information. I'll put some more links in the description below. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. And if you have any requests for future videos, don't be shy. Take care, God bless, and have a wonderful day.